Good morning, Arun.
Good morning, ma'am.
Kathini, you can share your screen. I will stop this.
Okay.
It is 6 now.
Shall we give a group call?
Yeah.
Some of them are not joining because they're not able to join. Will we be disturbing them? Is my thought. 2 rings Puran. Good morning, Sukada.
Morning, Auntie. How are you?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
We will wait for 1 more minute and then we will start. Medini can't hear you. You're muted.
Muted.
Medini, you're muted.
Muted.
I think she's talking.
Maybe
now.
she purposely muted.
Manohar Pai just called. Yesterday he has registered. Link ಯಾವ group ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
The join
just told him.
Manohar Pai is in this group.
Yeah, he will join now.
Let us start with Asatoma, Medini.
Yeah.
Join your hands.
Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudhyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Good morning, Manohar Pai. Join ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, let us start. As people join in, let them join.
Good morning, everyone. I am Katyayani here. Welcome to Lifecraft Success Hub. Today we are doing EFT, that Emotional Freedom Technique. So let us start to show you the introduction of EFT. And we go through the, while we go through the session, we also learn how to do EFT. And then we do in particular area.
So basically, we are not experts in EFT. We are not trying to teach EFT here. We are just introducing you people to EFT so that you know that there is one thing which is EFT. So certain things we introduce, certain things we teach. So this is one of those things we are introducing you to EFT.
So celebrate ourselves and romance life. Emotional freedom technique. It is usually popularly known as EFT. There are energy points in our body. While tapping on these points, energy gets generated. So we can choose anything which is bothering us, and we can tap on that. And research says that when you tap on particular points, it you can be free from stress. So that's what research says. Emotional freedom technique. It is like while introducing to emotional freedom technique, I want to tell you, it releases emotional blocks and it enhances your energy flow. It results in, it believed that technique helps to heal our situation, and tapping results in a significant decrease in cortisol hormones, which creates stress and anxiety in our body. Like acupressure and acupuncture, you might have heard about acupressure or acupuncture. Tapping is a technique which utilizes the body energy. Stress stops us on everyday moment. So it is like basic, it can show up in different patterns like anxiety, worry, failures, overwhelm, low energy, or other physical issue, maybe some pain in the body. So why we need EFT? So all this, to come out of all this, we can do tapping. It can be any ingrained emotion which alert us of threat. The stress, what we are getting, it can be an ingrained emotion which alerts us of threat. Our brain genuinely wants to protect us from that imaginary threat. We make the lower emotions bigger by repetitive thinking. We manifest and experience the same in our physical world. This is what happens to us when we are stressed. And most of the time, when we really need our mind, it stops us, it freezes when we are in stress.
So can I give an example here, Katyani?
Yes, ma?
Can I give an example here? Go back.
Yes.
Yes, previous slide. So if when we are irritated, or when we are suddenly feeling anger, or in any situation you feel frozen, like you're not able to express yourself, what is stopping you is a ingrained emotion there because of a previous experience. And that is very automated. The reaction or the response in that situation is very automated, and we rarely have some control over it. Why does that happen? Because in the past, we had a bad experience which was similar to the situation that we are here. So the brain tells you, be protected. So your mind keeps telling you, gives you the signals that there is a threat. Be careful, be careful. So all our reactions and all our actions are aligned to that. It is like you're walking on the road, the bus is coming, your brain tells you stop, otherwise boss, you're going to not be here, right? Similarly, that is a real threat, but there are some perceived threats. It is an imaginary threat. Many a times we don't actually have a threat, but we imagine that there is a threat, and it gives us a lot of reactions. And why does this happen is because when some bad incident or an incident that is uncomfortable to us happens, we start repeatedly brooding on it. We don't let it go. We want to analyze. We want to go deeper and deeper and deeper into it. Why this happened? Why that person said like this? Why this person said like this? Why did I react in certain way? In all this analysis, we create more mass to that pain. So what happens is, in 1 second, like if you have a fall, somebody slapped you, somebody said a bad thing to you, it happens in a fraction of a second. But we brood over it for days, months, sometimes years also. So we create a huge mass of energy or information in our system. So that is what creates that alertness. Okay, next time I don't want to go through this. So let me be cautious. What happens because of it is, because we are so many times thinking about it, Our inner world is what is our outer world. We all agree to it, right? We have experience. So that is what we keep on manifesting similar situations again and again. So by doing EFT, we are releasing these energy blocks along the meridians by tapping at certain points, which Katyani will take us through. Over to you, Katyani.
Yeah, thank you. So we are trapped our own mind, like as Pavani was saying. So it can be memory impression of our childhood. Like something happened in our childhood and that memory will be there in back of our mind. And past failures and traumas. So we failed in something and we think, we consider ourselves, we can't succeed in anything. And we already decide like we can't succeed. And resistance in setting big goals. All these failures resist us to set big goals. If I can't do that small thing, how can I do the bigger one? Kind of. And then fear limits our belief. Low self-worth and deservingness. That's what we feel when we are trapped in all these stressful situations. How EFT works? It reduces EFT or emotional freedom technique. It reduces resistance. It builds acceptance. And it revives your mind. That's what we do while we're doing the EFT process. First, we accept ourselves for whatever we are going through. And then we try to come out of that and telling ourselves it's okay, it's safe to come out, kind of. That's what we do. And it is mainly about affirmations. And no logic here, because when we start thinking logically, so we can't accept these things. And when you believe and you start doing it, it definitely works. Like when you go to doctor also, only when you believe that doctor, that medicine works for you. Whichever the medicine like Ayurvedic or homeopathy, whatever you take, only if you believe in that, it works for you. So similarly, if you believe, yeah, this works for me, then it works. Most of the time, if you observe what happens to our brain when we are stressed, when there is resistance, the picture shows all the red color, no? So the stress, you can feel that actually when you are stressed, you can feel in your brain, in your head mainly, head portion and eye also, you can feel that. And whatever the work you do, even the daily chores, what you are doing, it all jumbled up. You don't know how to align it. So when we are doing EFT, the thing like the science says that when you are doing EFT, it calms our mind. And whatever you are doing, you can do the same work, what you are doing, you can do in a particular order. Like you choose which is important to you, which is urgent, and you do that. And you complete the most of the work than when you are stressed. When you are in calm position, I think you all agree for that. When you are in calm mind, you can do more work than when you are in a stressful situation. So with the tapping, you can clear your mind and sort out your work and do the same work with calm mind. So there are tapping points. Tapping points are eyebrow, in between your eyebrow, and I will show you physically, in between your eyebrow and side of the eye. In between eyebrow is where our eyebrow starts. That is the first point. And the second is side of the eye. End of our eyebrow and side of the eye. That is second point. Third point is under the eye, the bone under our eye. That is the third point. Under nose, upper lip or under the nose is our next point. And chin or under the mouth is next point. and collarbone, both sides of the collarbone. You can tap here, you can tap from your fingers or from your hand. And under the arm, that is under the armpit, side of our chest, under the arm. And next, top of the head. So these are 8 points which we go through. And when we are saying statements, we start with karate chop point. It is in between wrist and base of the little finger, the soft portion of our hand. While gently tapping on all this and say the affirmations, and we choose the affirmation according to our need. And while we go through tapping, sometimes 3 to 5 times we do that. And we also check the our emotional level. Okay, it is connected to our body parts. This eyebrow, what I am saying, in between your eyebrow, that is bladder meridian. Side of the eye is gallbladder. Under the eye is stomach meridian. And under the nose is brain, governing vessel. And chin is brain and conception vessel. Collarbone is kidney meridian. Underarm is spleen meridian. The last one below nipple, liver meridian, but in what I am doing, I am not showing this below nipple. So other 9 we are doing. Yeah, when you see this picture, you can make out.
Everybody can come on the screen.
Yeah.
And as Katyani is giving the demo, you can also. Good evening, Prasad Garu.
Good evening, Andy.
Good evening.
Unnadi chodledu, sorry.
Yeah.
So you can come on the screen and touch the points as she's showing. If there is any doubt, you can ask. She will clarify. So this. Yeah.
So between the eyebrows is Agneya. It's like Agneya Chakra point, right?
No.
Actually, exactly below, starting from our eyebrow.
Agneya Chakra is center of your forehead between the eyebrows. Okay. This is at the end of your eyebrows.
Okay, got it.
You can see the point here.
If I can add little bit, these are based on meridians. Meridians are nothing but energy channels. What we saw as nadis in our Panchamudras session, Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine practices acupressure, acupuncture based on these meridians. These are the energy channels which runs parallel to each other in our body. They have divided our body into certain sections wherein the energy flow happens through these channels. They are called as Chinese meridians. And each of the meridian will get connected to different organs. So whatever points that is mentioned, like urinary bladder, liver, spleen, all these things, it is just that it is passing through that particular organ. So at any point, if you press along that meridian, it will alter the energy flow to that particular organ. So most of the times we know that emotions are accumulated in various parts. There are different energy centers where emotions come and block. So when we start tapping at these important points, that energy blocks in those respective organs get released and we are stress-free. So that is the basis of this particular technique.
Got it. Thank you. So this is
Thank you,
reduce
madam.
the stress. Yes. Thank you very much.
I have one more thing to add. And this portion, the first karate chop, what we do is also connects to our subconscious mind. And that will help us change the programming of the subconscious mind when you're tapping here. So the first affirmation we give in tapping, the subconscious mind is first activated, and then we start going. And if you see the meridians slides, Katyani, the next one. Yeah. Here, if you see, these are all the meridian. It is all connected to bladder, and gallbladder, kidneys, spleen. Most of them are the ones which are our filtrations, part of our filtration system in the body. So this is where all the emotions go and get stuck and create blocks in our energy system. So as long as your spleen, spleen, your kidneys, your bladder, and what is the other one here?
Spleen, kidney,
kidney
stomach,
and
gallbladder, bladder,
spleen,
brain.
kidney, and liver are the three important organs of our body which help in the filtration of all the toxins from the body. So that is what is basically getting tapped here. So it will have a lot of implication on our overall general feeling of healthiness or well-being because of tapping. That is where all the stress goes and collects. Thank you, Katyani. Take it over.
Yeah, yes, thank you. And one more thing I want to add here. So when we are tapping, we can easily make out that our stress level is coming down. So whatever happens to our body, we can believe that it works. That's why I also want to show you, and you also can practice this. Okay, I will show you the tapping points physically. Eyebrow, you can use both the hands or fingers, but most of the time these points better to use fingers. You can use both side of your fingers or tap on only one side. Anything will do. See, eyebrow point, you can tap both the side or only one side. And side of the eye, like this, and under the eye, under the nose, under the chin or under the mouth, and collarbone, the point, the hump near our neck, that collarbone, and underarm, below our armpit, side of the chest and below our armpit, and top of the head. And all this, in the beginning, in first round, we start with karate chop point, that is in between the wrist and the base of little finger, the soft portion of our hand, palm. So you can tap here. And you can tap any number of times. Usually we say the words, affirming words 3 times. And while doing that, you can tap. And karate chop point, when we are doing the second round, third round, no need of karate chop point. Only for the statement, we use karate chop point. So while tapping, what to say, how to say that is most important. So suppose, for example, if you have headache, instead of saying this headache, head is the whole thing, no? So instead of saying this headache, specify this throbbing pain in my forehead, or maybe back of my head, or near my eye. So something. And if it is money stress, instead of saying money stress is common. Instead of saying money stress, all the stress I am feeling about the expense I need to bear. And if there is expense which is particular for you, that also you can say. And while doing that, when you are saying a statement, measure your emotional or physical discomfort. Sometimes when you are saying positive, some resistance will come up. When you are saying negative, you can feel the emotion in your body parts, or maybe you can feel fear, anger, or anything, or even pain also you can feel. Just observe that, and no need to do anything. Just observe that, and in the end, you can also observe that it is gone or it is still there. So the statement will be like, even though I have this problem, like whatever the problem you want to choose, even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That is the statement we say while tapping on karate chop point. So that's how we start doing that. And then tap lightly with your fingertips and then go through all the other points. And we do one example for that, one sample tapping for having a great day. So great day, everyone wants, no? Even if it is great evening, everyone wants the great day. So let us do one example for this. You also, if you want, you can say loudly, or you can say in your mind. So for great day, I'm creating a great day is the statement. So karate chop point, I'm creating a great day. 3 times you can tap. You all can do with me so that you will get to know the points. Karate chop point, I am creating a great day. I am creating a great day. I am creating a great day. And while doing that, you observe your body, what is happening in your body. Next is eyebrow. I release any tension about the day. I release any tension about the day. Side of the eye. I trust good things are going to happen. I trust good things are going to happen. I
You
trust.
also repeat the 1 minute. You also repeat the affirmations which Katyani is saying. So it will actually have an impact on you.
So we are saying that I'm trusting. I'm telling ourselves that I'm creating. I'm releasing any tension. I'm trusting good things going to happen. So it is like telling our mind, side of the eye, I trust good things are ahead of me. Under the eye, I'm open to new possibilities. I'm open to new possibilities. I'm open to new possibilities. I'm grateful for this day. Under the nose, I'm grateful for this day. And while we're saying starting each sentence, you go to the next point. I'm grateful for this day. Under the mouth, and I notice all that is going well.
I notice all
Collarbone,
that is
I'm
going well.
confident and capable. Usually when we come to collarbone, no, instead of tapping with our fingers, you can use your palm. You can feel that you release the anxiety easily at this point. I'm confident and capable. Under the arm, I'm grounded.
I'm
At top
grounded.
of the head, I'm creating a
Grounded.
great day.
I'm grounded. I'm
Yeah.
creating a great day.
I'm creating a great day.
I'm creating a great day.
Great day. I hope you all make out what are the points. Eyebrow points where we have to tap, because when I'm saying that, I'm not saying this is eyebrow point. Only notice that when we start the statement or when we start the sentence, we are going to the next point. And one easy method is think about all the areas of life. Like it can be your family, money, friends, spirituality, leisure, how you spend your leisure time, career, how your career is going on, life partner, how is your relationship, health, are you fit enough to do everything for your day. So like this, you choose whatever the area you are struggling with. And when you're thinking about this, also think about the emotion behind that. That is most important. We have to see the emotion and what is the intensity of that. And 0 being no intensity and 10 being highest intensity possible. And then accordingly, you can create a statement. Okay, for today, I choose like when we are taking on any new thing, we have a fear or anger around the feeling of failure. So I choose the topic of fear, tap on our fear or anger around the feeling of failure. So let us, now my request is for you to close your eyes because you can go through it easily. And now we all know what are the points. Karate chop point. Only in the first round we use karate chop point, that is side of the palm. And then start from the eyebrow and we go through all the other points. Eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, arm, collarbone, armpit, and top of the head. And again, we start from eyebrow point, side of the eye, like that. So we are going to do it 5 times. So whenever I start a statement, a sentence, you go to the next point. And don't worry if you are not doing it properly, or if you are not using the next point, don't worry about that at this point. And we can do it again. Okay. I hope all are understood that. So shall we start tapping?
Katyani, can I say something here?
Yes, ma. Yes.
So everybody just repeat the order of the points so that you are clear and we are clear one after another. Starting with Arun.
First with under the arm.
No, karate.
Yeah, under this one. Then starting of the eyebrow, ending of the eyebrow. Then under the eye, under the nose, under the chin. Then with the collarbone. Then under the arm and top of the head.
Great. Sukada. Unmute.
It starts with the karate chop point, and then it is near the eyebrows, side of the eye, under the nose.
You missed the under the eye. After
Oh,
the side
sorry,
of the eye,
sorry.
it is under the eye.
Under the eye, then that's under the eye, under the nose, on the chin, collarbone, under the armpit, and top of the head.
Karate chop only in the first round. Yeah. Manohar avare, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರಾಟೆ ಚಾಪ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರಾಟೆ ಚಾಪ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐಬ್ರೋ ಹತ್ರ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಐ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಲೋ ದಿ ಐ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಲೋ ದ ನೋಸ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಚಿನ್, ಆನ್ ದ ಚಿನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಕಾಲರ್ ಬೋನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಲೋ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹೆಡ್. Good evening, Vivek.
Hi, good evening, Monica and everybody. Sorry, I got a little held up.
No.
So you got the points now, Vivek.
I just joined.
Shall I show you the points?
Let us
Yes, please.
Prasad Garu and then go to Vivek. Maybe Prasad Garu will give the demo. Prasad Garu, can you?
Yes, ma'am. So first is the karate checkpoint, that is the below the hands, right? That is the arms. That is number 1. Number 2 is the eyebrows, side of the eyebrows and the adjacent corner of the eyebrows. Next is below the eye, then below the mouth, then the neck, below the neck.
Below the chin.
Then
okay.
The nose and below the chin. And below the arm, and last one is above the head. And one question, we need to follow this sequence only, ma'am. That's the
yes.
Okay.
The sequence is to be followed. That is how it is. As we said, we are not experts in this, and we are not here to teach. It's just an introduction to the thing, because when we are using, we are finding some help with it. So we thought we will share this so that each one of you can explore and learn, and if it helps you, you can go with it.
Yes, this is all for stress relief, right, ma'am? Energy, stress
Yes.
relief.
Release, basically for stress release. Whenever you are feeling stressed, you just create one set of affirmations and start releasing your stress around that subject.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you get the points, Vivek?
Yes.
Atyani will guide us, so you can follow.
Shall I
Sure.
show the points first and then go through the?
You can just start with the.
Okay. Yeah.
We already did one round of tapping for having a great day. So this is a second.
Yeah. So today what we are doing is tapping on fear or anger around feeling of failure. Failure for the success. So when we are when we are thinking about any success or whatever, when we are thinking about any goals to choose, there will be a fear or anger around that because we failed before, so we may fail now also. That doubt comes up. So to remove that, we are doing this. Yeah.
You can bring forth something where you want to be successful, or there is some goal that you have or some desire that you want to fulfill. Keep that in your mind and do this fear of failure. After this, she's also going to take us through how to affirm for success. So it's a whole package. Okay.
Okay. I'll start now. Starting from karate chop point, this is a statement we are using. Even though I have this anger, I deeply and completely accept myself. You can say it aloud or in your mind. Even though I have this anger, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am really angry because of my failures, I deeply and completely accept my honor myself. Even though I have this fear or anger, I love, accept, and honor myself. Now let us start moving through the eyebrow point. It is safe to clear this anger. It is safe to clear this anger. Side of the eye. It is safe to clearer about the discomfort connected to this anger. It is safe to clearer about the discomfort connected to this anger. It is safe to clearer about the discomfort connected to it. Next slide. It is safe to gain more clarity. It is safe to gain more clarity. It is safe to gain more clarity. And feel the emotion that comes up when I think of it. And feel the emotions that comes up when I think of it. And I feel the emotion that comes up when I think of it. Release all the stress. Release all the stress about looking at this belief. It is safe to look at this belief. It is safe to feel the emotion connected to it. Eyebrow. So much emotional intensity around this discomfort. So much emotional intensity around this discomfort. So much emotional intensity around this discomfort. All this stress. All this stress. All this stress. It is not comfortable feeling this. It is not comfortable feeling this. So stressful. So stressful. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to look at this. It is not safe to feel this. I don't like how it feels. Again, starting with the eyebrow. Why am I feeling this way? What is this intensity all about? When did this belief starts? What is all this emotional intensity about? It is safe to look at it. It is safe to let myself feel this way. So much emotions under this belief. What is it all about? Starting again, eyebrow. It is safe to feel this way. Side of the eye. I wonder where this started. I wonder why I'm feeling this way. Where does this belief come from? When did this belief start? Why I'm feeling so much emotional intensity around this belief? When and where did it all come from? Again from eyebrow. I can let go of all this anger. And release my fear around being a failure. I'm not a failure. That was just wrong belief. I'm not a failure. I release all this anger, fear, discomfort around my belief. I release it from every part of my body. I release this right now. Take a deep breath and relax.
How was the experience for you? Did you feel any thing in your body? You can sweat.
Actually, if you're feeling anything like discomfort, it can be anything. Actually, it is good. That means it is working.
Going out. If you're sweating, or if you release some air from your body by burping or otherwise by farting, you're still releasing something. So just be aware of what is happening in your body. How are you releasing it? Or you might feel some intense pain somewhere and suddenly it just give it a space to move away. Okay. So let us move to the next one.
Yeah. Are you ready for success? So now we
Yes.
are going to, do the positive statements. And now also, when we
You
are
can
saying
say
positive
yes to
statement,
success. Everybody unmute and say yes to success.
Yes.
Jai Shri Ram, yes to success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready for success.
yes, good.
Yes,
And now also, some resistance may come up. Don't worry, just keep on tapping. And just note that resistance or any pain, that will be the topic for your next tapping. So we can go through the same procedure and then come back to success. Like when we are saying positive, no, our body resists. Okay, karate chop point. Success is always available to me. Success is always available to me. Success is always available to me. Eyebrow. Success is always available to me. Side of the, I am not a failure. Success is always available to me. I can succeed at any time. Success is always available to me. That's exciting to think about. Success is always available to me. I can do this. I can be successful at many of things I do. I can take action towards my dream. Success is always available to me. I can notice my successes. I can feel good about my successes. Success is always available to me. Even when everything doesn't work perfectly. Success is always available to me. I can celebrate all of my successes. I can enjoy the little victories. As well as bigger ones. Success is always available to me. It is exciting to think about. It is safe to feel this excitement. Allowing myself to relax into the new belief. Trusting that success is always available to me. Take a deep breath and relax. Now rate how true it is for you. How true you feel about this.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate this.
Yeah. If it is more than then, but when we are rating for the feeling, the true feeling, no? So 0, more the number is higher the intensity. You're feeling that. But since you are tapping on positive belief, you want to feel it very true. If there is any resistance, let us work on that. Means like that can be your statement for your next topic. Just notice, are you feeling any emotion, any pain, or any discomfort in your body? Again, that can be your target for next statement. Thank you. Keep tapping. Anyone want to say anything?
Yeah. Is there anybody who wants to say anything about tapping, your experience, or were you doing it before? Is it something new? Do you want to learn more? Anything?
Yes, ma'am. It was good. Like the last affirmation, the success one was really good. It energizes us. And I just want
if it is energizes you, better to do it daily, on daily basis.
I'll do that. I was also, if you get some more information, like I also heard about this fingertip resolution, FTR something.
Okay.
I heard about it. I think I went sometime, but I didn't get more information. Like they said that if you could get some more information, that would be helpful.
This is the new thing. First time I'm hearing. So we will study, we will practice, and we will come back when we are ready.
Sure. Thank you.
Great. So Lifecraft completed 11 years with all your support. Thank you all so much. And keep spreading joy and energy to as many people as you can. And we are doing the next program, next Air Energy program. And I think Medini wants to talk about it.
Thank you, Akash. First of all, hearty congratulations to all of us for being on board this Lifecraft towards success. So as we all know, we run this air energy program. That is our energy booster, actually. And all of us got connected through this air energy itself. So the next program will be starting from June 15th. And we have come up with an upgraded and updated version, like how Apple also upgrades itself. So we have also upgraded. So we took a break of about 6 months to upgrade ourselves. We let go of all that was not serving our purpose. Well, this time, what is the special feature added to it is, we have integrated universal principles along with our program. All these years, we were going through these universal principles, but there was no proper awareness about it. It was the underlying fact that based on that only, we were taking all of us through the program and we were working on that. But this time, we have, given our time, thought process, everything for which is the underlying universal principle, which is acting for each of our chakras or activities that we do to our chakras, and how is it going to help manifest desires faster. If you ask me, like in Mooladhara, most of you have attended our programs. In Mooladhara, what the practice we do is we write gratitude journal or we offer gratitude. So this time we'll bring in awareness about the universal law of gratitude, which is underlying this practice of gratitude. See, as it says, the more you are grateful, the more you have to be grateful for, or the more you will get to be grateful for. That is the universal law underlying the gratitude principle. So with that awareness, if you practice gratitude, faster becomes the manifestation. In a layman's language, if I have to put it, if you have to reach a desk, okay. Okay, you want to say something?
Good morning, Triveni. You're in the middle of the session. I will talk to you later.
Okay. If I have to put it in a layman's language, we'll have to reach a destination. Okay. We know which is that place. We know the route also. But we don't know what is the one way, how is the terrain, is there any shortcut? We'll not know about that. We just know we have to reach there. These universal principles are nothing but all this information which will help us to reach our destination faster. If you know the speed limit, if you know where is the one way and which is the route to be taken, are there any detours or are there any construction work blocks in between so that we can take an alternative route? So if you know all these details, we can reach the destination faster and we can achieve our goals. So with the awareness about universal laws and principles that we have been following, but here we'll increase the awareness about that and how to apply it in our day-to-day life. So this will help us to enhance our manifestation process than blindly sitting and visualization. Oh, this works on this principle, let me apply it. How we apply formulas for solving problems in maths and physics, this also works on the same principle. So that is an added advantage. And we have worked for this from past 6 months. We have actually upgraded, and with full potential and with full confidence, we can tell you, we assure you that we can manifest our desires even more faster this time. So there is a chance for people to repeat this also. Please spread this message to all your friends, family members, and whomever you feel they need it and they are stuck in between, or they need to edil mange more. If there are some people who want more, you can please suggest about this program. You can also join in as repeaters. So it will be starting from June 15th. It's a 3-month-long program. And we have shared the landing page about all the details about this program on our website. It's there on the website also, and it's been shared in the group also. If you want, you can please go through that, make full use of this program.
It is still not on the website, Medini.
Okay.
It's not
It's
updated on
shared
the
in the
It's only in the
group.
Internet connections. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
okay.
of you are
can just visit.
Internet connections, I suppose. Yeah.
Full dhamakedhar energy packed, real energy.
Yeah.
Medini, could you give an example of, you mentioned about the manifestation acceleration, right? Or a better way to manifest. So right now we visualize the, that it's already happened and things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Apart from that, see, I told you this one. The one more example, if I can give you, I told you about the gratitude.
One more example I can give. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Can I explain? So we were writing the goal sheet, right?
Right.
The point of writing goal sheet is to get aware of it. But the principle behind that is where your attention goes, energy goes. So the moment you are aligned to that, writing your goals or getting aware or go deeper into your goals becomes a natural process. Otherwise, we were asking you to write goals and there was so much of push and pressure from our side to write the goals, at least for 15, 20 days or every week, I had to remind people to write the goals. Because without writing the goals, we don't know where the attention is going. So these are all certain small indicators that were bothering me a lot during conducting the program. So why are people not inspired? What is the missing link? What we have the experience, we are sharing everything, but there is a missing link in our delivery or conducting the program. So all three of us started discussing about it actively and meditating on it, and we started also meeting every day morning 5:15 to 6:15 all the 6 days, except on Friday where Medini is busy, we are not meeting. Otherwise, all the 6 days for last 3 months, we are meeting every day to upgrade ourselves emotionally, physically, and energetically. So because of that, this small link, missing link got revealed to us by the universe itself. So
and it is all downloaded.
It got downloaded. So I have been talking about uniqueness and universality maybe for last 5-6 years. If I see my LinkedIn post, some long ago I had posted this uniqueness and universality. And that is the basic principle on which the whole air energy program or air active program that I do one-on-one, everything are based on that. However, we were not clear about which principle is acting where. And we did not know what are these principles of universe. And we could not find anybody who will teach us. So we had to do that yagna for getting that revelation from the universe itself. So that is what we are adding value to the next program. So definitely it is going to have a deeper impact and faster results.
Yeah, if we have to add one more for this visualization, we'll ask you to visualize as if it has already happened, right? The principle lying behind that is like attracts like. It comes under law of attraction.
Correct.
So when we already have that, as though we are feeling it, as though we have achieved it, that will attract the situation. So we are already there. That makes
Right.
it manifestation faster. The principle there is like attracts like. We are working on that principle, based on that principle there. They're all minute ones, we'll not even know. But once we dig deep inside, oh, this is how it is, there will be an aha moment there. That's how it works.
So when we are working on heart chakra, we always say contribute, share, everything, right? But many a times we are not able to share, even though we are sharing, it doesn't have a full capacity that we are sharing with, right? We are not using our full potential when we are sharing. Why is we are not forgiving ourselves. While we talk about forgiveness in heart chakra, that was not linked well in our previous sessions. So now we have found that gratitude and forgiveness are two sides of the same coin. Until and unless you forgive yourself, and then you appreciate yourself, only then you can appreciate what is happening around you, and it becomes a natural flow for us to share with people. So when we are not fully forgiven ourselves, there is some resistance within us for moving forward. So we definitely don't want to share that resistance with people. There is always awareness, and we are not clear about what is the awareness. So these are all the things that are getting revealed to us. And as we go forward, I think we will be blessed and more things revealed. Everything that is coming to us, we are here to share with everybody.
And again, this upgraded version also is based on law of compensation. There is something called law of compensation. So whatever was not given earlier, universe is compensating it actually through this program. That got revealed just now, frankly. So this is how it works.
So you all have experience of it. So please share about this to more people. I think we are ready for sharing with more people. We have cleared a lot of things that are hurdles, and there are more hurdles to clear. We are sure. And one more thing that happened during this process is, at least for a year, I was getting this intuition of something called sacred spaces. And I did not know what it was. I had discussed with few people in between, but nothing really came up what this sacred space should be. So recently, one client sent me an audio message for confidentiality purpose. I can't share the audio message in public. But what she meant was, every time there were some decisions to be made, she needed a sounding board. She needed somebody like a family physician. Like for every headache, every stomachache, we just call our family physician because they know our complete history, right? So it is easy for, you don't have to tell them the whole history from the time you're born till now to treat you. Similarly, her idea was, every time I make decisions, I look for some support and I don't know where to go. If we can have somebody whom we can rely on, some space where we can go and reach out, whom we can relate to or who we can vibe with, it becomes easy for making those decisions, and we can get a right advice. Like, she was stuck in a lot of things. So during the sessions, she got opened up to a lot of truths about herself and how she was not making right decisions for her life. So she said, if I had discussed with somebody like this, most often, earlier days, we were discussing with our families, but now in the present system, we are isolated from our families, and our evolution is not in tune with our parents or the previous generations. I hope all of us agree on that. Because of our exposure, because we are living in different parts of the world, our outlook is not the same as our family outlook. So we cannot get guided by them because that old patterns can still create a limitation in us. So we have stopped discussing many things with our families. So we go and look on YouTube, Google for getting new approaches, new ideas in many places. So everything cannot be done by us. It's only our forte about emotions and managing energy. So we thought of creating this sacred space for people. It is in a very, very nascent state. We are just announcing it to the world, and we are open for ideas and opinions and suggestions how to build this space. It will be a platform for all of us to interact and get guidance from each other. It is not necessary that people sitting in Lifecraft have to guide others. It can be anyone on the platform who can guide each other for anything that comes up. So basically, I did one small few slides for it. Hopefully.
Already, Pavanyaka, I leverage that concept with you. So I keep coming to you for as a sacred space anyway.
Yeah, many people come back to me. So when it is 1% driven, there is always a limitation. So it has to be like a group of people, and it has to spread. If something is working for people, it should not be limited to one person. Is what
it is like collaborative energy.
Yeah. The more people, the better it is, right? So let me share my screen here. Are you all able to see my screen clearly?
No, you're not
No.
sharing.
I'm not sharing. Yeah, I'm not sharing, but generally the screen, is it clear?
Now we can see it.
The concept sacred space, just creating a space for people to feel safe for their sharing and caring. It could be multiple sacred spaces across the globe, physical form or on the internet. We are not clear about it yet. Background of the program is all about the sacred spaces. Listening is healing. So many times we don't even need an advice. We just want somebody to listen and mirror what we are talking. Like one of the clients, she was continuously, every time she was talking to me, she used to express her feelings without saying I, me. She used to say you, you, you. At one point of time, I asked, who has the problem, you or me? And just by saying I and me, her whole lifestyle, life incidents, everything has changed in 1 week. She has got back her energy because she was disconnected with her own self because certain things were not working according to her ideas. And most of the time, the listening has to be non-judgmental. That creates a safe space for people to express. We don't need suggestions. Most often, we don't need suggestions. We just need somebody to listen non-judgmentally. And that is soul relaxing. We have a lot of connections in the world these days, much more than what used to be in the previous generations. But what is missing is that hand which says, I am there for you. And we don't share heart-to-heart connections. If you see most of the family groups also, we are very sharing very neutral things. Very rarely we share what we are going through in our life. So the family also, we don't feel safe and secure. We are not confident. We are worried about the gossips. We are worried about being vulnerable or being taken for granted. There are a lot of conversations that we have. So my vision about the sacred space is to give that safe space for people to feel the oneness of humankind. I want to take your opinion. Do you think we all need this as a bigger mission or not? Thank you for listening. Yeah, it's in your court. I need all your suggestions about it. Do you think it works? Do you think it is needed?
I mean, it's definitely needed, but the thing is that people have to be comfortable, and to be to be able to speak and share in a group setting. That is a fundamental premise of this whole concept.
Yeah.
And many people are not, and that is a challenge that you will face when you share with people, because they can sit with their own problems all day long, but when you ask them to come and share in a group setting, because we are really getting into their personal space. So not sure how many people will be comfortable there.
We have to address that challenge.
One more suggestion. We can just give them ideas and they can write a journal. Even if they don't want to share it, it's okay. They can write a journal so that they'll come out of their own emotions. That also we can do. I mean, just giving an idea. Most of them, as Vivek said, most of them, they don't want to share their personal things in a group. One-to-one is okay for many of them, but not in a group. If it is okay, let us give them idea to do it in a different way, like write it and burn it, or write a journal about it. And it is private for them. No need to share with anyone.
And for people who are okay to share it in group, if the
Yes.
others who don't want to share are there in that group, based on this discussion, they might get an idea to solve their problem, even
Yeah.
though they don't share it. Just by listening to the other person or looking at the problem at a different perspective, they might get solution for solving their problem. Or they may feel, oh, my problem is much lesser compared to this person, let me get rid of it. We never know. So even that can be a possibility.
Right. Thank you for all the feedback. Any questions, anything you want to discuss? We still have time. We completed faster today. There is anything that you want to discuss, we can discuss, or we can close the session.
Any short description of the AIR program, Bhonika, that you can share? I know I got your flyer for it, the WhatsApp flyer. But if there is
in the flyer, there is one link
Mhm.
that has all the information in a detail, and there are 2 videos also in that flyer itself. It's a
Okay.
complete landing page with
Okay, okay.
the link and everything. So you just have to click on that website.
And he has also posted introduction sessions video, previous sessions video. If required,
Yeah.
you can share that also. Earlier, we
Okay,
used
sure.
to have an introductory session.
Mhm.
Because
before starting the
that
meeting.
was getting a
So
little
that
difficult to do this time because of personal commitments. So I have made this landing page, which is more explanatory than a session. But still, for people who want to go through a session of 1 hour, the video is on the group. I can share it to you personally also. This was a session which I did for psychology students, a group of psychology students. I was introducing them to the concept of air energy.
Yeah, can you forward it to me?
Sure, I will do that. Yes, Ms. Triveni, can you say something? You got late for the session. So the tapping was, I think, over by the time you joined, Ms. Triveni. Are you here with us?
Yes, I'm very much there. I'm so sorry I joined late. Reason being we are traveling out
Okay.
Sringeri, so we just started off.
Okay.
And I joined in when I got into the car. Yeah.
Okay. I will just share the recording on the group. You can watch it. If you have anything to ask, you are free to ask us later.
Sure. See, I have heard about the CFT, and I have been using pranic healing in a big way, and I'm also a neurolinguistic practitioner, master practitioner. What I have observed, as you were saying, that people are not ready to talk. That is a big thing, and listening is become very less nowadays. Everybody wants to put their point across,
right,
and their opinion across. That is what it is. How do we overcome this? Is I think we should make listening as a practice and make it a practice for them right from the school. Nowadays, I feel that is what is to be implemented for all of them. Because I deal with students, I see students also come out with a lot of issues. Because there's nobody to listen to them.
Yeah, we do have a program for training the teachers to create better classroom experience for students.
Sure. Okay.
So
we will look into it, ma'am.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other things we want to discuss?
Thank you, Veronica, and Medini, Katyayani, and everyone.